Hello, my friends. It's a rainy day. It's Sandy. I'm inside my house because I get a lot of questions. What do you do with all your books? And it's true, I have a lot. Always did. And since I've had a store for 10 years, guess what? I get a discount now. I have even more. So I just wanted to show you some ways that I am not shy to let people know that I love books. These are, well, you know that they are vertical shelves to hold books and horizontal in their storage. So I just like the way they look, and I've never organized by color in my life. But since it got rainy, I decided to make it look a little bit more organized because before it was literally like cacophony. So I can't believe I did it, but I got organized in my storage. And one thing I do a lot, I'm so sorry if this shocks you, but this is actually a newspaper clipping that I tore out and framed. We have the best framer in Wheaton ever, Bob, and I'm going to tell you more about him in the link. But basically, you can make something that just struck your fancy and maybe save it because you want to do it in a great way. But I just love that it lets people know what I'm thinking. It's just different from something you can get, and I think that's really worth it. Up to you. Bob also makes these, which are magnetic frames, and it's true. I'm sorry, but so he gives you these, and he frames this magnetic board. And I sometimes take pages from books, things that I really love, and put them front and center. So Bob can make these custom for you. My friend made me this card for my bookstore when it turned 10. So nice. So I keep my books front and center, and I use them too, like in ways like this, so that coffee table books, which would just take up too much room, can have sort of a nice height element. And the thing I really wanted to show you is that my grandparents bought this as their first major investment when they came to America from Scotland. And it's not exactly my style of the rest of my house. So I'm like, oh boy, have to take it. Boy, oh boy. So I kind of sat and I thought about it for a while because it's a curio cabinet and they loved that. But I am a curious person. I have no curio. So I just didn't know what to do. So I decided, okay, I'm going to give it pride of place and put my books in it. I think my grandparents would be really happy that this is what their American grandchild did. So I used it this way, and I'm just so happy with it because now I love the way it looks. It's them and me, and I hope it inspires you too to rethink a piece of furniture which maybe has an important place in your heart, but you're just not really sure that for what it was intended, you have that stuff. So put what you have in there. Isn't that fun? And yes, there is a reason behind all the pencils. Everyone always asks me when they come to my house. And yes, I have a poem about pencils. And that is, when I was growing up, we had a manual pencil sharpener in the basement. And my dad, when he was like, business, time to start your homework, sharpen your pencils. So we would all go down to the basement, sharpen our pencils. I remember the shavings falling into the little thing, and I used to like to empty it. And honestly, with that fine point, I think of that every single time I need to concentrate really hard. And so I sharpen my pencils. And so it's a conversation piece. Thanks, Grandma and Grandpa McGregor.